Have you ever wondered what it looks like when two of the most talked about sisters from one of television's biggest reality families step into motherhood side by side and share those first precious milestones with the world? In the span of just a few days, Duggar gave fans an up-close look at her baby boy mastering big new skills, while her sister Jessa Duggar opened up about the unexpected nickname her newborn already answers to. These sweet, everyday moments offer a rare window into the early days of two growing families, and they arrive at a time when both sisters are navigating life beyond the cameras that once followed their every move. Stick around, because the details of these home videos and that surprising nickname reveal more than just cuteness. They show how Jill and Jessa are building their own chapters while staying connected as sisters and new moms. The Duggar family first captured national attention through the long-running TLC series 19 Kids and Counting, which followed Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar as they raised their large family of 19 children in Arkansas. Viewers watched the older kids grow up, get married, and start families of their own. Jill, the fourth-born, married Derek Dillard in 2014, and the couple welcomed their first son, Israel David, on April 6, 2015. Not long after, they headed to Central America for a long-term mission trip. Meanwhile, Jessa, the fifth child, married Ben Seawald and gave birth to their first son, Spurgeon Elliott, on November 5, 2015. By mid-November of that year, both sisters were deep in the newborn and infant stages of parenting. Jill was documenting Israel's rapid development from afar, while Jessa was settling into life with a brand new baby at home. Their shared experiences as first-time mothers created a natural bond, and the updates they shared around the same time gave fans a sense of closeness to both growing households. Those posts also arrived just as TLC prepared specials focused on the two sisters' new lives, keeping interest high in how the next generation of the family was taking shape. Jill shared two short videos of 7-month-old Israel on the family's blog. In the first clip, the baby crawls enthusiastically across a blanket toward his mom, who holds a marker that clearly catches his attention. He smiles, kicks his feet, and makes his way forward with determination. In the second video, Israel not only crawls to Jill but then pulls himself up on the couch while his dad, Derek, watches nearby and offers encouragement. "All right. Good job, Israel. You're a big boy," Derek says in the footage. These moments capture the classic early milestones that so many parents wait for, crawling that turns into exploring, and the first attempts at standing that signal a whole new level of mobility. Jill and Derek were still based in Central America at the time, so the videos offered a glimpse of daily life during their mission work. Israel's progress stood out because it showed how quickly he was adapting and learning in a new environment. Around the same period, Jill also posted a heartfelt letter to her sister Jessa, congratulating her on Spurgeon's arrival. She wrote that she, Derek, and Israel were excited for Jessa and Ben, noted how meaningful it felt to share in the birth experience from a distance, and expressed joy at being on the motherhood journey together. The timing of the videos and the letter underscored the closeness between the two sisters even while they lived in different places. Just days earlier, Jessa and Ben had introduced their son's full name and revealed the nickname that had already stuck. Spurgeon Elliott Seawald was named in honor of the 19th-century British preacher Charles Spurgeon, whose writings and sermons had deeply influenced Ben, and after missionaries Jim and Elizabeth Elliot. Yet from the earliest days of the pregnancy, the couple and their family had been calling the baby Quincy. Ben had jokingly suggested a letter Q theme for their future children, and the name Quincy simply stuck. Jessa confirmed that everyone still used it, even after the formal name was announced. Fans also heard other affectionate variations later, including Spurge, but Quincy remained the primary nickname in those first weeks. Jessa shared a photo of the 1-week-old baby along with the hashtag #BabyQuincy, giving followers an immediate sense of the playful side of their parenting. The contrast between the formal, historically rooted full name and the easy, modern nickname added a light-hearted layer to the announcement. At the same time, the two new cousins had already connected virtually. Jill noted that Israel and Spurgeon had FaceTimed, allowing the older baby a chance to meet his younger relative from afar. These updates mattered because they showed both sisters embracing the ordinary joys of early parenthood while still in the public eye. Jill's videos highlighted Israel's physical development and the supportive role Derek played as a hands-on dad. Jessa's nickname reveal humanized the arrival of Spurgeon, turning what could have been a formal name announcement into something more personal and relatable. Together, the posts painted a picture of two young mothers supporting each other across distance and celebrating small victories. The upcoming TLC specials focusing on Jill and Jessa's families only heightened interest, as viewers looked forward to seeing more of these early parenting moments on screen. Nothing in the shared content suggested major changes beyond the natural progress of two growing infants. Instead, the focus stayed on the simple, heartwarming details that families everywhere recognize. Fans responded warmly to the glimpses of Israel on the move and to the story behind Spurgeon's nickname. Many commented on how quickly Israel was advancing and how endearing it was to hear Derek's proud encouragement. Others found the Quincy nickname charming and appreciated the explanation of how a light-hearted pregnancy joke had become part of everyday life. Media outlets covered the posts with a focus on the cuteness factor, sharing descriptions of the crawling and standing clips alongside details of the name choice. While some viewers noted the uniqueness of the formal name Spurgeon, the overall tone stayed positive and centered on the babies rather than broader family discussions. Social media reactions largely celebrated the sisters' willingness to share these private milestones, with many expressing excitement about watching the next generation grow. Different perspectives appeared. Some preferred the formal name, others loved the nickname, but the conversation remained largely affectionate and free of exaggerated controversy. Looking ahead, both families continued documenting their children's growth through the specials and their own channels. Israel's next milestones and Spurgeon's early development offered natural storylines for viewers who had followed the sisters from their own childhoods into motherhood. Any further shared videos or updates would give fans additional insight into daily life for the Dillards and Seawalds, whether on the mission field or at home in Arkansas. The connection between the two young cousins also suggested more shared family moments in the months that followed. In the end, the videos of Israel crawling and pulling himself up, paired with the reveal of Spurgeon's nickname Quincy, captured two sisters celebrating the earliest chapters of parenthood in their own ways. Jill offered visual proof of her son's growing independence during a season of mission work, while Jessa shared the playful origin of a nickname that made her newborn's arrival feel even more personal. These moments reminded many that behind the well-known last name were simply two young mothers proud of their little ones. The combination of physical milestones and a sweet naming story gave fans a feel-good look at the next generation of the family. What are your thoughts on this latest Duggar family update? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Duggar family update.